Hello, Scorpio. This is your reading for the week of March 9th, or when you hear it and it resonates, and it will not be for every Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm delighted because I'm seeing you with gems, and I always love it when Spirit comes in with gems for you. The first thing that I'm seeing is you sitting in a half lotus position, so your legs are like that, and your hands are slightly raised above your knees. And you've got beautiful matching blue gems in your palms. So for me, of course, this is healing energy, but it's more than healing energy. It's more than just laying on of hands kind of healing energy, because it's very much connected to your third eye. What do I see in your third eye? This beautiful gem that is not an amethyst, because it's got more red in it than that. It's almost got this, it's got this violet quality to it. So when I look at deep blue like that, which for me is very much almost, it's not quite an indigo, but for me it really represents seeing into the cosmos and seeing beyond and being able to see things at another level. Not looking down on things, but being able to understand the energetic interplay of things that are going on. And this is the message too that I'm getting, is that you've cleared so much away that now you are able, it's literally like you have, for many of you, you have really untangled yourself from the heavy chains that have held you in a way of being that no longer suited you and you have outgrown. You've challenged a lot of the beliefs and concepts that held you there. And because you've done that now, you've literally energetically raised above a lot of the anxiety, the stress, the obligations that kept you down before. And more than that, what it's doing is it's giving you the ability now to maintain a contained energy field in a way where you are not going to be pulled off and taken away into the stressors and the group mind concept that is focusing on the lower energies. You now have the ability to rise above that. And what they want you to know is that you do have the tools for that. And they're showing them to you in your hands and here. Now, what's important about this from your energetic physiology is that you've now created a triangle of energy, because I can see the energy lines, hand to hand, knee to knee, all the way up to the third eye. And what that's doing is that's creating a beautiful containment for all the wisdom coming up your entire chakra system. Okay? Now, what this is showing me with these colors is it's healing, but it's more than healing. It's healing in a way that's coming from understanding, that's coming from the ability to, again, see beyond the ego connections, see beyond the fear, see beyond the anxiety. You're creating a containment field for yourself. And if you haven't actually worked with energy in your hands, this is a sign that you can, whether you decide to work with it consciously or not. Whether you decide to take courses on it or not, what they're saying is you've got the energy and use it, right? But understand that even if you just use it, this is what they're saying now, is even if you just use it as part of your meditation, what they're really encouraging you to do is be aware of the chakras in your hands and identify them as these beautiful living gems, and beware of your third eye as this beautiful violet colored, flame-like colored gem at your third eye, and use those as anchor points for when you go into meditation. It creates a security and a safety around you. And of course, we always want to make sure that whenever we go into an altered state, we're going in with the intention of only connecting with frequencies and people, spirit dimensions that are in alignment with your highest good. And within that, then, you can actually accelerate this process for yourself of evolving your consciousness by choosing to focus on those things when you meditate. This is not at all what I thought they were going to be telling me, but there you have it. There is more. Scorpio, what is it, folks? Yes, right. So the term sacred geometries was important. This is something that I find is going to, thank you. Okay, if you're interested in looking at sacred geometries, what Spirit is saying is what you might find as you do that is it's going to wake up an old wisdom, an ancient wisdom, because the sacred geometries are ancient and they're what everything else is based on. And what they're saying to me is you might find that your wise self is actually wiser than you know, that your life path, that you have lived many, many lives, that you are probably bringing in far much more history for the purpose of using it and as an experience of learning. You're bringing that wisdom in now. You're bringing in all of the learning from the past lives into this now. And I just got something flash across my screen, which is why I hesitated. So let me just get back into it. Yes. So what they're saying about this is if you start reading the sacred geometries, you're probably going to understand that you are far older, wiser than you realize. And they mean this in a way of you have wisdom to bring to the world. Okay? And that part of the reason that you have come in with this struggle is because it's forced you to really look inside. It's kind of like, the breaking point at which old systems have to break down. Well, that's happening for us too as individuals. Old operating systems, old belief systems don't work. Now, this is important, and I didn't know I was going to say this. This is for you, but this is for all of us who are doing this seeking, and that is the more we lean into visualizing the things that seem like abstract concepts, and the more that we can put them into things that make sense to our logical brain, such as the formulas and the templates for the sacred geometries, the more we are going to stabilize our energetic field, and the more we are going to be able to withstand all of the interruptions from the cosmic consciousness that's going a little cuckoo right now because of all of the stress. This, Scorpio, is huge for you. This to me is like, if this isn't a sign of graduation, I don't know what is. Boundaries and barriers. It's really important for you, my loves. The boundaries are very much around this energy thing. And now what you're learning within this is you're really learning that you can manage your boundaries in a way where you can do it from a loving, trusting place for yourself. And that you are now going to be able to really, really deliberately engage the universe in a conversation, because that's where you're going, and it's big. It's real. It's literally, okay, now I see this whole energy field has changed into a diamond. And you are in the middle of this diamond, but it's a living diamond. It's alive. It's not static. It is spectacular. Scorpio, I'm leaving you with that. I could go on because it feels really good to be in this energy, but I think that's going to be enough for now. Spirit is really supporting you in doing this because you have got so much to offer. And please remember, even if it is offering it within even a small community, the power of that energy, of that light, of that wisdom, it reverberates into the energy field around you and into the group conscious mind. So the more you experience it, even if it's just within your own meditations, the more helpful it is for everything. But especially for you, Scorpio, because it's time for you to really settle into your diamond heart, your lovely, beautiful heart, and be able to share that in a way that is safe and is fulfilling for you. Okay? Safe, fulfilling, lovely, easy, abundant, healthy, all those good things. I leave you, Scorpio. Much love.